So, if you've been involved in an auto accident or a slip and fall or any other type of accident where you've been injured at the fault of somebody else, and you have had that same injury at some time before the accident, say a year before or 2 years before or whatever, is that going to ruin your personal injury case because you've already had that injury once previously?
Absolutely not, Ralph. In California, we have what's called the eggshell plaintiff doctrine. That means that the defendant, the person that's at fault, takes the plaintiff, that's you, the person that's been injured, as you are. And if you have a pre-existing health condition that makes you more vulnerable to an injury in an accident, well, then the defendant, the responsible party, has to pay for you that compensation anyways, even though somebody else without such a pre-existing condition would have been fine after the accident.
That's right. You know, insurance companies love to point the finger at pre-existing conditions. They love to say, well, you weren't really injured in the accident. You already were injured before, and you didn't suffer an injury in the accident. Your pain that you've had, your disability, whatever, that was all caused before the accident. They love to do that. So it's important for us as your attorneys to show that even though you had a pre-existing condition, you did suffer significant injuries in the auto accident or trip and fall or whatever the accident was.
And you'll be able to recover any aggravation of that injury. So even if you had the injury before, if it was aggravated in the accident, it was made worse, that is, you get to recover for that. Pain and suffering damages for it, any medical bills, any lost wages, all of those damages you will be able to obtain even though you had a pre-existing condition.
So, if you've been involved in an accident and you've been injured at the fault of somebody else, we can help you, the Curtis Legal Group.
And if this video is helpful for you, you might think it may even help somebody else as well that's been in an auto accident or an injury-type case. So go ahead and share it.
You can reach us at 1-800-LAW-3080.